Hello, children. A very good morning to all of you. So, today we are going to learn about a grammar concept called subject and predicate. Okay. So, what is a subject and what is a sentence? First thing is the subject and predicate is something related to a sentence. Okay. So, a sentence is divided into two portions, and that is what you call it as a subject and a predicate. So, every complete sentence contains two parts, a subject and a predicate. Subject is nothing but what or whom the sentence is all about, while predicate tells us something more about the subject. Okay. Um, so a simple example is he reads. Okay, that gives a full sentence. It gives a sense. It tells a person is reading. So this is a pretty simple sentence as there are only two words, he and reads. So basically here, who is doing an action? A boy or a man, okay, where a pronoun is being used as he. So here he is a subject. And what the person is doing, what action is doing, he is reading. Okay, so he reads. So he is the subject, and reads is the predicate which tells more about the subject. So he is subject, reads is predicate. Second example, he reads the book. The subject is still he, but the predicate has some extra words. Okay, so since it's still modifying the subject and contains a verb, it's still serving the same function. Means still here the predicate is he, but here, sorry, subject is he, but the predicate has got some extra words. Okay, he reads the book. Okay, so actually here he again is the subject and the predicate is reads the book. Okay. He reads the book in the park on Tuesdays. Okay, so the first sentence is very simple with two words he reads. Then we had some extra word he reads the book. Then we have a whole big complex sentence where the sentence says he reads the book in the park on Tuesdays. So any guesses about the subject? Yes. Still the subject is he. He reads the book. Subject is still he. He reads the book in the park on Tuesday. Still the subject is he. But the predicate changes. In first sentence, the predicate was only reads. In second sentence, the predicate was reads the book. In third sentence, the predicate is reads the book in the park on Tuesdays. Okay. So what basically a subject is? A subject is the person or thing that is doing an action, or the person or thing that is that is the focus of the sentence. That is the main portion, main part of the sentence. Whereas predicate is a part of a sentence that contains the action, what the person does. Okay, when the person does, where the person does. Okay, all these are the predicate. Here we have given the few examples. Okay, the horse like to eat hay. Okay, so what the person is doing, what the animal is doing. Okay, that is what you call it as subject. So here the subject is the horse, and what action it's doing, likes to eat hay. So that's the predicate. So the horse. Okay, so the horse is the subject and likes to eat hay is the predicate. The student studied hard for the test. So the student is the subject. Studied hard for the test is the predicate. My mom loves me very much. Again, my mom is the subject, and what she does, loves me very much, is the predicate. My dad's cell phone has a funny ring. Again, my dad. Basically, a noun or a pronoun that is being used in the sentence is what we call it as the subject. And what the noun or pronoun does is what you call it as the predicate. The bee drank the nectar from the flower. The bee, again, sorry, is the subject. Drank the nectar from the flower is the predicate. Okay. So I hope you all understood what basically a subject and predicate is. Now we'll move on to something called subject and object. The subject is the person or thing doing something. The object is having something done to it. Okay, objects. Okay, I purchased a laptop. Okay, here the I is the subject as we discussed in subject and predicate. Okay, what activity the person did? He purchased. And what object the person purchased? laptop. So subject is I and the object is nothing but the laptop. Here we have few examples. I love chocolates. All the red ones are subject, all the blue ones are the objects. I love chocolate. So I is the subject, chocolate is the object, and love is the activity or the action the person does. They went to the cinema. They is the subject, the cinema is the object. The scientist looked out of the window. The scientist is the subject, looked out of the window is the object. But when I ask you, tell me the subject and predicate of the sentence, the scientist is the subject, looked out of the window is the predicate. An orange cat was sitting on the grass. An orange cat is the subject, the grass is the object. The man who lived upstairs gave us some sweets. So the man is the subject and sweets is the object. Okay. So thank you so much. So we'll learn about subject predicate as well as subject and object in detail during the online session.